My name's Arlia. I've become part of the project through my friend Benga, and basically I was introduced to it through him, through this, when I thought, this would be a good thing to make people aware of in Manchester, because as you can see, there's not much to show, make people aware of what happened in the slave trade and the slavery and stuff like that. So yeah.
Did you ever had an interest in it before?
I did. Well, when I came back from America, they had their celebrations over there. They had so much on TV, so much documentaries and stuff. And when I came back here, there was very little, to remember what actually happened about the slave trade and what people actually went through, how it came about, the amount of people that were taken from Africa and taken to other countries and stuff like that.
So is it because your involvement through seeing what was going on in America
Yes,
that's why you went?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And how do you find that the difference then? What do you think is the marked difference between how slavery is maybe either commemorated or talked about in America?
They have more statues and lots of stuff comes on TV and it goes on, and they make it aware in school as well. In schools they also discuss it in school, how the children feel about it and stuff, and also the statues as well. I saw so many statues to remember. There's one I remember in particular, Triumph of the Human Spirit, tall back statue, and unfortunately there was 400 slaves that were buried underneath that statue, and it's still actually being excavated right now. They're finding new bones every day, and they're just learning how so many black people, Afro-Caribbeans, were tortured and abused, and just under that.
And where was that statue?
That was based in Manhattan in New York. That was on a trip. I went for a few days and I just noticed that and I thought, wow, that's something really big, and they also had a few more as well, but I didn't get to see all of them. But yeah.
It seems maybe because England didn't have plantations as such, or maybe
That's
didn't
true.
have, but they were very much like Liverpool involved with the actual transportation and the business.
Yeah.
That it's almost like you can wash your hands of it to an extent.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I feel kind of sad about it, really. I feel that more should be done. If more people could say, if more, Afro-Caribbean people could get together and say something, or
just trying to raise awareness.
Yeah, just try to raise awareness, because there's not enough. That is not enough at all. There's not enough of anything. Even when you go to Central Library, there's nothing much there. There is nothing at all. It's kind of sad. Even when I speak to my little cousins, they don't really, remember. They don't know. There just needs to be more awareness. That's all.
And was that this education element of revealing history? Is that why you wanted to personally get involved?
Yes.
And what exactly have you been doing then? Can you give some examples of kind of things you've been doing?
Just basically choosing what would be the best items to go in the actual case, and also just discussing what could go in the booklet as well, which is on the table, just bringing up any ideas, any things that we could do just to make people more aware of what happened, stuff like that. For example, the metal bar that was used to, I didn't even know that's something new that I learned myself, that was used to sell as a human life. That was something that was used as I like to, and it was upsetting. It really was. It brought tears to my eyes. There was loads of things there.
And this was these are items that maybe weren't on display before?
No. If they were just in small sections, but now they're brought together and shown, what they actually mean, and what part in history, what actually meant to the slave trade and stuff like that.
So you've been learning as well as trying to pass on the learning?
Yes, I've learned quite a bit in that time as well, yeah.
And do you think it's working? Is this project working, revealing history? How's it?
I think it's going to work, yeah, especially with this trail that they brought in as well, and taking other, the people around the different parts of the museum, the art gallery as well. It's just, I think it will, definitely raise awareness, especially, yeah.
What would you like to see sort of continue with this?
I think they should still. I think there could be just that little bit more and I would like the case to stay there. I think there should be just that little bit more to make people more aware. There's only a few items, they're small, but it's still something rather than nothing at all. It's still something.
There was a talk, I think it was last week, I don't know if you were there, it was like, are museums racist? Was sort of one of the questions, and you wonder, like, if there's not been a lot of there's not been a lot of exhibitions, or how do you think museums or art galleries can best address this?
Just bringing more. There's so much out there. I'm sure, like the Liverpool, they've just opened a new slavery museum, and I've not actually been there, but apparently it's very good. If they could do more like that, for example,
And did you learn more about what Manchester's involvement was?
Yes, a lot more. I didn't realise Manchester was so involved until I learned about it today. Over the last few weeks with the talks and stuff.
And would you like to see more young people involved?
Oh yes, definitely. Just to make them aware, because they don't know. They'd rather not talk about it. That was back in the day. They need to be made more aware of it and stuff.
You think it's important for what reason?
Just to see where we came from. Not many children know where we actually came from. We need to let them know, because I always thought, I was Afro-Caribbean, but looking back, my ancestors were actually from Africa. I always thought, I'm just from the West Indies, I was, from there, but, we all came from Africa, we all had some connection with Africa, we are all Africans, so.
Do you know, have you found out any?
I haven't, but I'm in the process of doing so at the moment.
Is that important for you?
Oh yes, definitely, yes. I want to find more, about my ancestors, where my roots, I just want to find out more. I might take a trip out there and see, I'm going to do more research, definitely.